Hello, incredibly successful money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. Guys, I'm so glad you can be here with me. I was going back over my chart because I made so many mistakes in my trading yesterday, and I was looking for a way to minimize my losses. And when I looked at the chart, I could not help but laugh at myself. I was so anxious to make profit before I went to work that I ended up making lots of mistakes. And these are all of the trades I took yesterday during non-farm payroll. This is highlighted. You can see that that's a little bit over a 20 pip loss on that one. This is a loss. So, and there are several losses actually in this. And when I looked back at the chart, what I realized is I should have only had one stop out in the Euro JPY. And it came from me just not listening to my charts. I so was not paying attention. But guys, that's the wonderful thing about the market. Even when you make just stupid, absent-minded mistakes, guess what? The market is very, very generous, and it will still give you the opportunity to make profit and come out ahead. And you can see how many hits I took yesterday and still came out with a nice profit. Let's take a look at this and we can see where it is that I screwed that up a little. Now this is the Euro JPY on the 5-minute time frame. This is the 7:30 candle during non-farm payroll. I waited until price action settled down, and considering it was going in a more bullish fashion, I decided to wait for a pullback on this candle and buy, which I did. I was really happy with the pullback because I was looking to continue to go in a bullish fashion. That's not what happened. Now, had I been paying attention, if I decided to enter in on this candle, and let me make a horizontal line as well so you can kind of follow me. If I'd entered on this candle, because you see that you have not only a break of the low of that candle, but you also have a close. Now, had I entered after this candle, or even during this candle, but let's say I'd entered after this candle, then I would have gotten in right here. So let's go ahead and move the stop loss, because remember, your stop loss is going to be above the previous candle. So this is my trading candle. This is where my stop loss is. And you can see that as we move along and we are above the big green candles, you're never stopped out. Look at that. Look at that. And if you move it along the next big green candle, you never close above that candle. Not ever. And even if you move it to the next green one after that, you don't close above that candle. And you're going to move it again. Oops. Sorry about that. There you go. And you can see you do not close above that candle. Now let's go to the next green candle. Once you close here, that's where your stop loss goes now. So it's going to go right above that green candle, and this is the candle that you're going to be on. As long as it does not close above the previous candle, the strong candles, then you can stay in that trade if you choose to. And you can see how beautifully this price action just continued to flow for you. So let's go ahead and move this big green candle, and you just keep going and going, but pretty much you get the gist of what it is that I'm saying, because you're moving your stop losses on the big green candles, and you can see we don't close above that, so we just continue to move to the next trade, and we move on and on, get another big green candle, and by this time you're in a pretty nice profit, and you can continue to move on down, and so on and so on and so on. But had I followed those simple rules, guys, I would have gotten stopped out one time on the Euro JPY. But again, the market is so gracious and is so full of profit. It kept giving me opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And like an amateur puppy, everywhere price went, I went running off the little porch right behind it. And I kept getting my butt handed to me. But at the end of the day, because I was cutting my losses short, and the a little over 20 pip, that's actually the biggest hit I took yesterday. But because I continued to cut my losses short, even though there were so many of them, I still ended up in profit, guys. I still ended up in profit. And I just want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. And even when we make dumb mistakes, the market is still generous, and you can still end your day in profit. Guys, you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have a terrific rest of your weekend.